Yizzo, it's Joey G again. What's going on, everybody? Happy TGITN. Thank God it's Tuesday night because I got off on Wednesday, so I can stay up tonight and watch TV and do whatever I want. That's right. Make this short, make this sweet. John Cena sucks. He sucks. Hulk Hogan is the biggest ass kisser alive. I mean, have you ever seen somebody kiss somebody's ass as much as he did last night? Brother! Because I'm in one of them rant moods again. I really, really am. I mean, Hulk Hogan, the other day I was on here and I did say he put the E in WWE, even though he wasn't a big part of WWE at that time. He did put the entertainment in WWE. For real. Now, you have Ric Flair, who loved John Cena. They partied together. You heard Cena say last night on Raw. I just washed my hair. You just heard Cena say last night on Raw. We had a lot of good times together. We recreation time. Cena didn't even get drunk or, party like that until he met Flair. Remember Flair said at the 2008 Hall of Fame when he was getting in, in 2012 when the Horseman went in and Flair was still in TNA. Flair said, how are you going to be the champ and not drink? Cena wasn't a big drinker. I mean, he partied when he was a teenager, you know what I mean, with the West Newbury private school thugs, you know what I'm saying? But he just sucks. I mean, he should have went out there last night. He didn't sell that. Here, Ted says hi, everybody. That's my Ted, you know what I'm saying? It's my Ted, baby. The man. Always with me by my side. Ha ha! But he didn't sell. I mean, what kind of businessman is that, Vince? I mean, everybody talks. He does. He buried the whole Wyatt family last night. And get on to that in a second. He took 16 German suplexes from Brock Lesnar. It was reported on the internet that he was hurt. He went out there like nothing. He didn't sell the neck injury. Not once did he go, oh, or ah, or even make a symbol like, damn, that hurt. Or like shook his head. Nothing. Just like he's Super Cena. Nothing can hurt me. I'm Super Cena. And I eat Fruity Pebbles and I'm Super Cena. Super Cena. Super Cena. Super Cena. Next thing he'll be wearing an Elmo shirt like that other dude you people watch. And you still won't confront me. It's awfully weird how my competitor is dressing different and is having shirts in the background like I do at my other studio. That's just weird. And I don't even get that many views. And like I said, I don't care how many views I get. This face can sell. You know what I'm saying? My mouth can sell. I'm the Howard Stern of professional wrestling. The Jerry Springer of professional wrestling. You give me a live mic? You give me a live mic. What I got something? I did have a flashlight down here earlier I was looking at. But you give me up. There it is over there. Hold on for 1 second, everybody. This. You give me a live mic in a WWE ring and I will kill it. I would just kill it. I'd be dropped. You think CM Punk drops pipe bombs? Oh my God! They would shut my mic off a minute into my promo. They would shut my mic off. But anyway, Hulk Hogan. Did you see that? HBK, my favorite wrestler of all time, kept it real as shit. He said, he went right to him. Michael Cole, it was the King. Yeah, the King was doing it. He said Michael, or was it Michael Cole or the King? It was the King in there. The King was in there doing it. Or the King did Nikki and Brie Bella. Raw was all right last night. Nikki beat Brie's ass. Getting off topic for a second. That was cool. And she slapped Jerry Lawler and said, stay out of it, old man. And reportedly, Hulk Hogan's mad. Oh, no, Hulkster, you might hurt Brock Lesnar. Is mad that Lesnar called him Grandpa. He's mad because he said Grandpa. That wasn't scripted. What was he supposed to say, Hogan? What was he? You're 61 friggin' years old, and they're celebrating it. What did you know? We were calling you a dinosaur in 96. And now you're mad because Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion, who's only 36 years old, called you Grandpa? Come on, Hogan. You're an old man. And you won a match against Cena at WrestleMania? I mean, it ain't that I don't like Cena. And have you seen my videos in the past? You'll see, I like his passion. I respect him. It's just, now I hear on the internet, I'll never turn heel. I do what I'm told. Well, that's Vince McMahon and Triple H. And anybody who says, oh, Triple H might call it talent, but when it comes down to it, if Vince McMahon wants it, it gets done. You know what I'm saying? It's Vince's way or the highway. Don't cross the boss. Just like he said in 1998 when he had all the wrestlers in the ring, right at the height of the Attitude Era. You don't cross the boss. There's no chance in hell. You know what I mean? Cena didn't sell that injury or nothing last night. Nothing. And then he goes off script. He wasn't supposed to AA Luke Harper. Luke Harper's a great... If anything, he's right up there with Bray Wyatt. He's like, he reminds me of Bruiser Brody. He's great. Like, I could see him being like Daniel Bryan because he's got the size. I mean, the face, okay, he's got the beard. That's what I mean by saying he could be like Daniel Bryan. But at least Luke Harper looks like a wrestler. He's big. He could go through the ropes and do them sides. He's great. I mean, I'll be honest, I was never a big fan of Luke or Eric. I really don't like Eric Rowan still. But he's still developing. But Luke Harper's there. Bray Wyatt's over. But Cena buried him last night. How many times, if you're going to bury somebody that's already buried, like Zack Ryder, or somebody that's already buried, Jack Swagger, you know, turn him heel again. Somebody corny, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody you know Cena's going to beat. You do it to the Wyatt family. They were saying earlier, a couple months ago, Bray Wyatt was going to be like the next kind of figure of The Undertaker or Mick Foley in 5 years. And now you got Cena basically beating Bray Wyatt and his whole family up last night on Raw and not even selling his neck injury. Cena, you suck. You suck, John. I challenged you 2 years ago to a one-on-one fight, me and you wouldn't accept it. And hey, I like Cena. I liked it when he had his hat backwards and he would rap. And not even bust, even when he was a face and he rapped. He was cool, but once he got, just like a competitor of mine said, and I'm just keeping it real, just like everyone says, when he won the WWE title is when he started getting booed. Well, not really. He was cheered because he was on SmackDown. And if he would have stayed on SmackDown, he would have got stale. Yeah, he would have got stale. No doubt about that. But not that quick. You know what I mean? As soon as he got the Raw, he got that big pop. Remember, he was the first pick, Jericho in St. Louis, June, I think it was the beginning of June. It was June of 05. I forget the date, but it was June, beginning, one of them single digits, the beginning of June 05. I remember it, June of 05. But I remember Chris Jericho, like, Cena's, they went crazy. The roof almost blew off the Skoda Raid or new Kiel Center, or whatever. It used to be the Kiel Center back in the day. Almost blew the roof off the arena. JR was like, I can't believe this. The King was like, it's him. It's the WWE champion. We got 2 champions on Raw now. Batista's the world champion. And John Cena's the WWE champion. And of course, Chris Jericho chipes in, there's 2 champions on this show. This is before Batista went to SmackDown, like 2 weeks before he went to SmackDown. It was right before he fought Triple H the final time in that Hell in a Cell match. And Jericho chiped in, last time there was 2 champions on the show, I beat them both. And he was referring to The Rock and Stone Cold. And now, but you can't even compare The Rock and Stone Cold to Batista and Cena. Cena, I'll give you his props. He is one of the greatest of all time. I mean, I can't say he's not. He is. Do I like him? Yeah, I like Cena. He just sucks. He sucks. His gimmick sucks. I mean, at this point, I can't even see him going back to a face as Thugonomics like this. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. First, they will never let him wear a New Jersey joint or the Irish joint or his Michigan State shit or whatever, you know. Even his West Newbury stuff, like they let him wear at that one WrestleMania. He wore his jersey, WrestleMania 24, when he came down to the marching band. You know what I mean? They would have him wear a jersey like with Cena on the back, like when he first won the title at WrestleMania 21. And like I was saying, as soon as he got the Raw, he was getting booed. Well, he wasn't getting booed, but at that SummerSlam 05, his second WWE title defense on a Raw pay-per-view. Don't smoke. It's bad for your health, kids. What do you call it? He was fighting Chris Jericho, and it was in Washington, D.C., Batista's hometown. That was the SummerSlam that Hogan fought HBK, and HBK made a complete ass out of him when he did all them flips. When Hogan gave him the boot, and HBK did like 5 flips in the air. Hogan, you suck. HBK made an ass out of you, and he made an ass out of you last night on Raw. You know what I mean? And so did Flair. I thought Dick Flair would be all on Cena's dick, too, but he wasn't. He said, you really believe that? You don't believe that, Hogan, do you? Hogan, just like Briscoe and Patterson kissing Vinnie Mac's ass. It makes me sick to my stomach. It really does. Cena didn't sell. He can't act. People, I mean, 8 Mile, 12, 8 Mile. I get them mixed up with Eminem, my favorite rapper. 12 Rounds is an alright movie, but people say The Marine. I saw on the internet yesterday somebody said The Marine 1 was a good movie. No. The Marine 2 with Ted DiBiase Jr., that was alright. And the one with The Miz, the third one, I didn't see the fourth one yet. That was alright. But all of them were better than the one with Cena. I mean, it was his first movie. It was in 06. It was alright. But they were already at that time trying to treat him like The Rock. You know what I mean? He's not The Rock. He's nothing compared to The Rock. The only time Cena was good is when he freestyled, because that was his uniqueness. And if Vince McMahon and WWE Creative could see that, that's what the fans want. You know what I'm saying? He goes out, either that or comes out and just, what would make him a vicious heel, and I've said it before, the fans love Hulk Hogan. Personally, I think they love Steve Austin more. I like Steve Austin more. But Hogan is the greatest. I mean, I don't know about in-ring performer of all time, but at the box office, Hogan's the greatest of all time. The greatest. Steve Austin, though, is right behind him. It's kind of a wick and tie. If The Rock didn't go right to Hollywood, I would, in wrestling, but making money, Rock's above all. But in wrestling, I say Hogan or Austin, then The Rock. I don't know. And Cena, I mean, like I said, I don't hate Cena. He just sucks. Cena, you suck. And this has come from one of your fans, one of your C-Nation. You suck, John. And Hulk Hogan, get all that brown diarrhea shit that's whatever Cena ate yesterday because you were kissing his ass so much. You had it all over your mouth last night. With a man who wears extensions. I watched the Ultimate Warriors thing on the John. What he said about Hogan. A grown man with extensions. And Hulk Hogan, I mean, there's only so many rumors. That's why they call them rumors. And you hear them so much, they are true. You did have an open relationship with your wife. The Warrior said so much. You got to see what the Ultimate Warrior says about Hulk Hogan. I mean, things that Hulk Hogan said. Hulk Hogan came out and said, a day without marijuana is like a day without sunshine. And a lot of people say that from the state of Florida. I've been down Florida. I lived in Miami for a little while back in '98, you know, when me and my old girlfriend. Personally, I don't like South Beach. It's a pain in the ass. If I had to ever move back to Florida, it would be in a small town like Clearwater or Sarasota, West Palm Beach, Pensacola, Tallahassee, Tampa. Not even Orlando. You know, I don't even want to be near Disney World. If it was, it would be just to try to get in the impact zone once in a while. But Hogan, you're an ass kisser. HBK, always keeping it real. You told Hogan to suck it, got right in his face. Like, you're an old man, Hogan. You just ain't got it no more. Stop kissing Cena's ass. And Cena, you just suck. Straight up suck. That's all I got to say. You suck. You're horrible. Last night, I'll give Raw a rating of a C. A regular C. It was an average show. It was an average good show, but of course at the end Cena had to beat everybody and that's what sucked. Cena, you suck. Joey G's out. Peace.